我在高中教中文，我教中文11年了。每年我有150个学生。这是世界上最好的工作。
What is something that is similar?
Rice.
A food or I don't know, something.
Rice.
Rice, which is?
Now.
How do you say it? Mi fan, there it is. Woo! Almost fell.
My name is Jessie Delbaka Hugenboom. In my classroom, my students call me lǎoshī because that's like saying teacher Dai. Dai is kind of like my last name in Chinese. But I'm a Chinese teacher at Patrick Henry or Henry High School, and this is my 11th year there. I did not have the opportunity to take Chinese language when I was in high school. I took French. But then when I was 13 years old, and then again when I was 17 years old, my parents adopted my sisters from China. And so my sisters were infants, so they didn't speak Chinese, but bringing them into our family, their birth culture, their birth language, everything related to Chinese, like we wanted to keep as part of the core of our family. And so when I graduated high school and I got to go to the U of M, University of Minnesota, Twin Cities, I was ready to try something new, and it made sense to me to try to start learning Chinese because I figured at some point that would be useful and good for my family. So I took kind of first year Chinese at the university, and then they have this partnership with a university in China that they've had, I think, since the 70s or 80s, where you're registering for classes at the U, but you're actually taking the classes in China for the whole summer. So right after my freshman year of college, I got to go live there and take classes for half a day and then just be in the community and go on trips and talk with people. And it was kind of you get the best of both worlds. You get to learn in a classroom with a textbook and be really efficient, but then you also get that immersion experience where you really have to go out and apply it to be able to communicate and eat in restaurants and get in a taxi and get where you're going and that sort of thing.
To talk about it is health and wellness. So physical, social, mental health, right? Stress, hobbies, eating habits, exercise, that stuff. So we're going to work on a T-chart to kind of compare and contrast American culture with Eve, do you mind sliding up and being Emily's partner? Eric, do you mind spinning and being Kendall's partner? Sure, yes. You're not feeling it? Not working? Okay, that's okay. Kendall, you want to slide over?
I respect her a ton. She has a very quick wit, which I really appreciate. And she keeps class really fun and really engaging, which is almost hard to find these days, which is great.
I'd say she's someone I can act natural around, I would say.
She's very engaged with students. Like, she'll have fun with us and mess around and tend to get involved into what we talk about, like even like outside of the Chinese, and like she'll interact with us.
4. Nice.
Thank you.
Oh, so many good memories. I think one of my favorite things is when kids, we learn things in the classroom and then they go out into the community to a Chinese restaurant or to, anywhere really where they might overhear someone or they might get that chance to engage with someone else who speaks Chinese. And they are successful in that. They're able to say things. They're able to be understood. They're able to understand what the other person is saying. I think those are always my favorites. I have a lot of students after they graduate email me to make sure that the Chinese that they want to get as a tattoo is correct, which I think is really funny. But it means that they were listening when I said we can't trust Google Translate, and that they would want to have, that Chinese is one of those experiences that means enough to them that they would incorporate it into something like tattoo art. I think is great.
Your turn. Hurry up.
I feel like this Chinese class. It was actually fun for me because because lǎoshī had my sister, and like yeah, and I basically been taking Chinese since elementary school.
Overall, I'd say it's been a pretty good ride. I'd say 4 years.
I really, really like it. I'm glad I was able to stick with it for all 4 years of high school. I've been able to learn a lot. It was a bit of a struggle over online learning because it's hard to learn a language through a computer. But aside from that, it's been all good memories, and I'm really glad that I decided to stick with it.